always have fun. We're never uptight, but we're gonna tell you a thing or two about life. We've seen it all with years of sight. That's how we know a thing or two about life.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back in to another episode of Thing or Two About Life. It is the Total Podcast. I am Mario, and I am joined by the fam, the crew, and we gonna get this thing started tonight. We're gonna let everybody introduce themselves, but don't forget we out there in them digital streets. Follow us everywhere you get your social media fix on. We are there, so don't forget that. We're gonna kick everything off with Mr. Making It Do What It Do, Mr. Triple H. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, my peeps? Hey, I'm here. I'm in the building, not feeling my best, but hey, I'm here. So, even though I'm not feeling my best, I'm still going, you know, shake and shamble and, make it do what it do.
You about to say it right, shake shit up. All right, cool. Our resident big man is in the house. Big Mitch, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm all right. But the thing is, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm black and I'm from Arkansas. I'm gonna be 57 at the end of this year, you know? And that adds up to I don't give a fuck. And whatever you think about me, I don't give a fuck about that either. And guess what? Yeah, I'm sitting on the toilet, so let's go.
What?
What?
Nobody give a fuck.
Um, well, all right. I'm cool.
I'm sitting over there on
I,
the toilet.
I guess this is the year I don't give a fuck. All right, we'll just keep that train moving. All right, pretty cat lady is in the building. Marlena, how you doing, sweet lady?
Meow, everybody. Lord, Mitch, don't nobody give a fuck about you being on the toilet. Just keep your stank over there. Just make sure you keep that stank to yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh
Hey,
my goodness.
viewers, how are you all this evening? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining us. It's been a minute, but we ready to get our shenanigans going. Of course, Mitch has already started that, but let's get. We here, so let's just go ahead and get our thing going.
That's right. That's right. All right. All right. And real quick, come on. Come on with the cuzzo.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi, Leon. Hi, baby. How you doing?
I'm here.
You down and out a little bit, but you know what? It's okay. We love you, and we hope you get real bit better soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in with us this evening. I know it wasn't an easy task for you. But anyway, thank you so much.
That's right. Thank you, bro. Thank you. All right. So with that being said, we got the lovely producer extraordinaire, the lovely talented Miss Andrea is in the building. Talk to him, Suge.
Well, I see that we have David the Dude here with us tonight. Let's give a round of applause to him.
David
Um,
the dude.
yeah, David the Dude is in the building tonight. Um, yes, it's been a minute, been a while, but we're here to bring you another episode of the Total Podcast. Hope you guys enjoy.
David the dude.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it tonight. I don't have nothing else.
Oh, okay.
At least I'm not sitting on the toilet stool, with my drink in my hand. But,
Man, I do
hey,
that all the time.
it is what it is, because he said he don't give a fuck. But it
Can
is
I
what
drink to
it
that?
is. I'm sitting on the couch. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's get going, y'all. We've been at it a minute without recording, so let's get it going. So, um, and once again, I hate to do this. This show has been put up a while since we haven't recorded in a while, so I've already had these queued up, but Let's just do it. This is near and dear to Leon's heart right here. Let's go with this.
Coweta County woman is in trouble with the law. She's accused of bilking an old boyfriend out of thousands of dollars. Deputies say she told him that she owed child support for their kid. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us here for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Deputies tell us the ex-boyfriend wasn't actually the child's father, but as Fox 5's Doug Evans reports, investigators learned the woman wasn't even the child's mother.
The Coweta County Sheriff's Office says it wants people to know about this scam in case there are other victims out there. It was not a good New Year's Eve for 18-year-old Bria Hardy. No, it was one to remember. Coweta County investigators took her into custody for theft by deception. Her ex-boyfriend told investigators in December that Hardy had approached him and demanded child support payments for a child she said was his. They say the victim paid out $7,000. Investigators say there was a child she'd shown in pictures, but it turns out it was neither his nor hers.
So the investigation revealed that the child was neither Miss Hardy's nor the victim's. We're asking if anyone has any information about this case to please contact investigators with the Criminal Investigation Unit.
Fraudulently requesting child support payments is not a new scam, but using someone else's child as part of it is kind of a new twist. Coweta County investigators want to make sure there are no other victims out there. And so they're asking if anyone has any dealings with Bria Hardy or knows anything about this case to give the Coweta County Sheriff's Office a call. I'm Doug Evans, Fox 5 News in Coweta County.
So clearly, right? I done heard of a few child support scams. I ain't never heard of one where the baby wasn't his or hers. And what made him? What she came up with this nice round number of $7,000, and he felt, you know what? That sounds about right. I'm gonna give it to you. I mean, it's a lot of questions here. All right, Lee Jack, I know you feeling under the weather, but I'm gonna let you unwrap that. All right, there's a lot of things going on there.
Then when I be talking about these old trifling assholes, and all these scams that they be running, trying to get money about these men, good dudes that think that they, doing what they supposed to be doing. But they run into these old trifling assholes that's running these games and scams, trying to get over on the good guy, and making it hard for the women who are out there really looking for a good man that's gonna actually be there for them, and just making it hard for them. Because had that been me, I truly wouldn't have gave a fuck. I'd have been strangling that bitch up and down 3 or 4 streets. You hear me? She'd have been she'd been calling the police on me, and they'd had to come remove my hands from being handcuffed around a motherfucker's throat. Don't play with my goddamn money like that. You know what?
Okay.
Goddamn, these people have died over $5 in a dice game. You hear me?
Boy, say it again.
Goddamn, families fall out over spade games,
Boy,
and they cheating with 2 cards in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just for fun. You hear me? Don't play about a baby that ain't even mine, that ain't even yours, and you get my money. What?
Okay.
Boy, what they say, Mitch? A whole lot of chicken eating and goddamn these slow walking and chicken eating.
Boy.
And Kool-Aid drinking.
Boy. Say it again, bro. Say it again. But you're right.
Oh my goodness.
Play with me, you want to. Play with me, you want to. You hear me?
All right, Marlena. What's going on with the young generation? You done got this man for $7,000 that told the man it's his baby. It ain't even her baby. And he felt the need to just fork over $7,000. What you got on this?
That's a bit much, Now, how long she been holding on to these people's baby? Number one. Number two, if she requested $7,000, You don't have to prove to me that that's my baby. I'm not forking out that kind of money.
Who you telling?
I don't give a fuck. I, how, how long this baby been in the world? Okay, it's $7,000 worth of baby. Okay, well, that shit is mine.
Okay.
Because you ain't finna get that kind of money from me. And this baby not mine. This an iffy baby.
I bet
Shit.
you money. I bet you money the other girl who child that is was in on this thing.
I can put this out.
I mean,
Girl, I'm gonna
Jesus.
give you. Just let me claim it. I'm gonna give you some of it too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, good God Almighty, this is crazy. All right, Drill, what you got?
Shit, you ain't get shit.
She got knocked off some kind of way.
All right, Big Mitch, what you got on this?
Boy, look at here, look at here. A new fool is born every damn motherfucking day. Cause you gotta be a new fool to come up with some $7 grand for a baby you ain't even had a blood damn test for. Look here. I get it. I get it. Times was rough, times is bad. But you ain't gonna jank me out of no damn money like that without me at least having a blood test to see if it's my child or not. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's play the game now. If you want to play the game, let's play the game. Bring your ass on down here to the motherfucking clinic or wherever the fuck we going. Let's do a test. But until we do this test, you ain't finna get in my pockets like that. You know, baby's cute and all this old mess, but you can't be dumb, you gotta have a test to make sure. Because some of these women will get you. I ain't saying all of them, but I'm just saying some of them.
Huh.
They will get you if you let them. And some of these motherfuckers, boy, deserve to get got. All the dumb shit we do deserve to get got. But I digress because I don't give a fuck.
But you know what I think happened was something that maybe Leon may alluded to. I think she pegged out early. Oh, he a good one. He trying to do the right thing. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
could use him. He'll simp.
Mm-hmm.
I could get him. He probably been checking on her. The first time she might have hint he was pregnant. He might even been happy. Oh, we gotta have a baby. One of them type dudes. And she decided, oh, I literally I got me one
Mm-hmm.
and used them straight up. You know what I'm saying? Probably got a whole tax return. When the tax return came back, hey, we're gonna need this,
Boy,
she need this, she need that,
boy.
you know, and he ain't got no mama or nothing in his life. Usually you take your baby by your mama. Your mama tell you,
Boy,
boy, that
boy,
ain't your baby. That baby look
boy.
nothing
They
like
sure
her.
tell you. They sure tell
I,
you, boy.
I swear to God, I was at the hospital with every one of mine.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? They'll
And I
tell
know my
you.
babies when I see them.
Yep, that's
But
what I'm
but
saying. So
at the same time, the story said that the baby wasn't even hers. So this just hearsay. Yeah, we got a baby, and goddamn me, the baby X 18 years old, and goddamn me, need $7,000 back child support. Basically, that's what it sounded like. That's what the story was saying, that the child was older or had been around for a while, like he hadn't seen her, and she just up and out the blue said, "Hey, hey, when we was together, I got pregnant. That's why I left or whatever. And the reason I left because I was pregnant and I ain't gonna, go through this by myself. When I went to my family, some, some ignorant lie that these girls make up.
Mm-mm.
Get out of the guy, you get away from around the guy. And so by the time that she sounded like from what the story is saying that after a while she trying to get back with him was like, hey, I need some child support money, back child support money. So hey, let's just say if he was giving me money, let's say all together, all total up $7,000.
Yet.
and he went,
Mm.
And he
okay.
went, yeah.
Dummy. All the reason for him to have checked that out because if she needed child support, and she knows that he has money, she should have been asking early. And I would have been wondering, well, she knows that I'm financially capable. Why would she wait and ask for child support after all this time?
Crazy.
Cause she marked him as the simp, and that's what it was. She marked him and just say, "Oh, I got me one," you know.
Yeah.
So and now we don't want to make it seem like it's harder on the women, but it go both ways. But I'm
It
glad
do.
that she was able to be caught and got her just due for doing some bullshit like this.
Right,
Because I don't
right.
know what her sentence was gonna be. She got to do some time. Cause this is just high level fraud involving people emotions and stuff. He probably feeling guilty. He ain't been, like Leon said, he ain't been taking care of his baby and knowing he ain't that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what this
Yeah.
done. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But he
Lord, I
jumped the
done
gun.
missed all these years in my baby's life.
Ready
Let
now.
me make up for it. And
Yep.
my God.
And she just played him straight out. Yeah.
Wow.
But he jumped the gun, like Mitch said, though. Even with you feeling all that, you got to get a test, man. You can't just do this without no test.
You can't. You can't.
Remind me of a rap song I wrote back in college, boy. But that shit was real. Got that baby on layaway and 8 years back child support. Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, it
But that's
is.
real. That's
It's
real.
real. Yep. So if somebody would have told you this, you wouldn't even believe it's a real news story
That's
that
some
that
real
she
shit.
locked up, for damn man. All right, let's transition to something way more darker, way more,
Mhm.
Not
Something wrong
way
with
more
them?
darker.
yes, way more darker than this. It is highly disturbing. I just want to put out there, as they like to say these days, trigger warning, people, trigger warning.
Oh,
So
trigger
this this
warning.
this is
Let me
this is
get
the
my drink.
yeah, I would say this is a little disturbing. Here we go.
A 10-year-old boy put his 2-year-old sister inside a microwave and turned it on. By the time his father realized something was wrong, the little girl, Danny, was already dead. Horrified and desperate, the father immediately called 911. Even after the police arrested the boy, named Dallas, he still didn't seem to grasp the seriousness of his actions. He even thought that since he was a kid, he'd easily be forgiven. When the police asked him why he did it, Dallas explained that ever since his sister was born, she'd taken all of their parents' love and attention. This wasn't the first time he'd tried to hurt her. Earlier, he'd attempted to suffocate her by covering her face with a jacket. Luckily, their mother noticed in time, punished him severely, and prevented a tragedy. But his resentment toward his sister had already taken root. He was convinced she'd taken everything he had. So when his mother wasn't looking, Dallas put Danny in the microwave and turned it on. By the time his father smelled the burning, it was already too late. During the trial, Danny's mother broke down in tears. Because Dallas was under 15, he couldn't face a harsher sentence. In the end, the judge sentenced him to 10 years in custodial detention and 1 year of probation. Do you think minors who commit such serious crimes should be tried as adults?
Okay. As a mother, Marlena, I'm let you have this one.
Oh my God.
What's your thoughts on this?
Whew. My thoughts on that. Oh my God. I think I think that he needs to be tried as an adult, but probably into a children's detention facility until he is adult age with counseling and with psychiatric treatment.
Mm. Okay.
He can come
Now,
back to my house.
damn.
And
I mean,
furthermore, what the fuck was wrong with these parents?
There you
First of
go.
all, he already attempted to kill the baby one time. What was wrong with you that you didn't secure this baby? knowing that he was still in the house and then tried to kill the baby. One thing, it would be different if his ass was at school or something. But you let him freely about the house, knowing the baby is in there, and you're unattending the baby. No, 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 no. No. I don't know. I kind of feel like y'all need a little something too.
Okay. All
I
right,
kind of
Big
feel
Mitch.
like that.
Well, first and foremost, you're exactly right, Marlana. First and foremost, the parents need some straightening out too. If you already didn't had a problem with your child trying to do something to your baby, why the fuck would you leave your child alone with this other child? Why aren't you paying enough attention to this child to see what the hell's going on? If it's too quiet in the goddamn house, you ought to know something wrong. They need to be charged too. The mama and the motherfucking daddy. Both of them need to be charged. Because it's wrong. It's wrong. You cannot have a child just running rapid on another damn kid in the damn house and you know about it and you do nothing about it.
You,
You
you
already know that
probably
this,
can't. I'm
huh?
sorry, man. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
I mean, my thought is already there. I mean, you already know this motherfucker got a problem. That motherfucker should have been all kind of counseling, all kind of this and that. You cannot have a child jumping on another damn child and you know it and you ain't paying enough attention. That's why that happened. Because you weren't paying attention. You weren't on your job. That's the parents' fault. It's not just the child's fault, it's the parents' fault.
Okay, Marlena. Then we're gonna let Leon finish up what you about to say.
Oh my God. I don't know. You know what?
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, Lee Jack. What you got on this whole situation, man?
Lord. These newfangled parents have got life all fucked up in the head anyway about this and they goddamn. Because first of all, if the little boy then already tried to hurt your newborn baby sister one time, y'all caught his ass, and the report say you punished him severely. Bullshit. I'm beat the nigga within an inch of his fucking life, so he know not to pull that stunt no goddamn more. Every fucking time I think about it, I'm beating this goddamn ass, and goddamn me keep an eye on this little nigga, because I know he got some foolishness on his fucking mind. And the moment that he even get close to try to do some shit like that,
Didn't mean to do
his
that.
ass going about my fucking house, and he ain't never coming back. Like I said, for him not to pay attention for both of them to be in the house and not to be paying attention to the little boy and letting them do whatever he want to do, they got issues. Both the parents got issues. Because who in the fuck does that? I don't give a fuck how old my kids were. I did not let them do whatever the fuck they want in my house. No.
Mm-hmm.
What is you doing? Why is it so fucking quiet in here? What's going on? What's this? What you doing? Where you at? Something. Goddamn me. Then all of a sudden you hear a microwave going in the kitchen and you ain't got up to see, no, you ain't cooking and no, the other one ain't cooking. Or to see who in the cooking trying to cook something in the microwave and you ain't get up. Then to say, oh, it wasn't until you start smelling something burning. You know how long it takes for a microwave to start smelling something burning, something cooking? At least a minute and a half, 2 minutes in a microwave.
Yep.
You ain't paid no attention to this. Oh, whatever, y'all in your own fucking little world. So what the fuck was y'all doing as parents that y'all just ain't paying no attention to nothing?
I agree with you 100%, Leah, 1,000%, because the overwhelming thing to this is if the boy, the data says, and his behavior says that he tried to harm the sibling before, at that particular point, there's no amount of time that he should be allowed to be around the baby to the point where, like you said, for the incident to happen and before the incident happened, that means he had plenty of time. You gotta, that's what they say. He 10, he gotta pick the baby up, open the microwave, pick the baby up, put the microwave. That's a lot
Got to
of
get
time. I
no.
mean,
The baby was
that,
in a whole nother room, not in the kitchen. The baby was in a whole nother room. He went into the room where the baby at.
yep,
Carried the baby from the room to the kitchen, through the living
That was what
room,
I
through
was
the dining
trying to.
room, down the hallway, whatever. And y'all ain't seen this boy do none of this stuff. Then
That was.
get on top of the table, counter, wherever he at, to put the baby inside of the microwave. Baby probably done hollered 2 or 3 times. Even if the mouth is covered up, you can hear him, because newborn babies gonna holler when they ain't being cared right or whatever. Or even if they being moved around, they gonna make some type of noise. So you ain't paying attention to nothing.
nothing.
Then you hear the microwave buttons beeping, and you're like, okay, wait a minute, who is she in there cooking? What's she in there warming up? Let me go see. Or knowing that the boy did something, let me make sure he ain't doing something crazy out the way. Even though I wouldn't think he'd be doing nothing like that, but let me just go see what the hell going on in here.
That was my kind of my thoughts whenever I lost my train of thoughts and couldn't speak a while ago. If you know your child is capable of doing something like that, and you're allowing him to still stay in the house and be a part of the family, you need to have that baby by your side.
Mm-hmm.
That baby should never be separate from you when he's in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Period, point blank. I don't care if you're going to piss. I don't care if you're going to take your bath. I don't care. Sit the little baby thing on the toilet seat,
Mm-hmm.
on top of the toilet while you take your shower. Whatever you do, that baby should be in your eyesight 24/7. In the room with you while you in the bed, sleep or whatever. Lock that damn door.
Yep.
If you in there sleeping, lock that door with that baby in there. If you're going to still allow him to be a part of the family or whatnot. And whatever you do, just don't neglect that child. I don't know why he felt the way that he did, but when new babies come in, you still have to give that child some attention too.
He said that the new
So that
baby
he
was
doesn't
taking all the
feel,
attention, taking all the
so that
parents'
he doesn't
attention,
feel
taking all
neglected.
Yeah.
Feel neglected and unloved. I don't know what the little boy was going through, but anyway, the baby didn't deserve to go through that.
Mm-mm.
It didn't. And
But also
I'm still mad. I'm more mad at the parents. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more mad
and
at the parents.
also we got to keep in mind too that if that boy is 10 and thinking about murdering and killing already at 10, that means he was gonna be a problem either way that go. You know what I'm saying? Whether it been that or something else, cause it ain't normal for a 10-year-old to think about murder at 10.
Putting the baby in the microwave. Who does that?
Yes. Not just regular murder, that's gruesome murder. That is horrific to think like that at 10 years old.
Right.
Well, ask yourself what this child has seen, though. What does this child have seen to do something like that? Kids don't think of shit that they ain't never seen before. What the hell you letting him watch on TV for him to do some shit like that? Think about it.
So you don't think some people come in this world just a certain
I was
way?
gonna say
I don't know.
I
Some
can't totally agree with that
That what I said.
because
Some people come in here, Mitch, just wired not right from the get go, bitch.
Hmm.
No, but two things could be true. You are absolutely right too. Sometimes you are definitely a product of your environment, and I agree with that 100%. But I've seen some people that even when we were kids, you just knew that boy right there ain't quite right. And then when they grow up and they do dumb shit, you got somebody that you said that boy ain't been right since we were 4 years old.
Mhm.
We all know somebody like that ain't been right from day one. You knew.
Yeah, you right. You right.
But yeah,
You
that
right.
is a parent thing though, because once they've tried to smother your child, it's no way that this boy should have. Because like Leon did a very good thing that painted out. You know how much time that is, and you know he
Yeah,
wasn't careful enough not to slam the microwave door, so you know you had to hear that. You understand what I'm saying? It's so many things that could have happened between that, and I don't know how that happened, man. But we ain't hear nothing about them saying nothing happening to the parents, so they must just chopped it all up as just a horrific mistake,
Hmm.
horrific accident.
Mhm.
So, all right, let's shift gears real quick. Let's get into our I don't give a fuck moment. You know, since this still is the year, I don't give a fuck. Now, this is a moment where somebody this person didn't give a fuck.
Imagine dating a married man on the low. One day, out of the blue, he asks you for money. You send it. He keeps asking, you keep sending it, but you're not seeing him. Then one day you show up at his house looking for him, and his wife says he died a month ago and you paid for his funeral. Thanks.
Mm.
All right, bitch, go. She didn't give a fuck. Okay, tell you what, you want to be all up in him. You leave. You want to fuck around with my man. You help send him on home. Oh, go ahead on that one, bitch.
She really didn't give a fuck. She let her do everything. But hey,
Oh,
get what you asked for. You knew that dude was married. You knew exactly what was going on, and you chose to do that. So when you start giving up your money and everything, hey, that's on you because you knew you was doing wrong from the jump. So you got what you asked for. I'm sorry.
damn.
It's crazy.
That wife played the shit out of that one. What'd you think, Lee Jack?
Oh yeah, she got to do it on that one. Goddamn, shit. You step
Woo.
into the boy. Yeah, kind of like the last one. How the hell you ain't know the man was dead? You ain't checking on him. You ain't looking in the paper. You know he an older cat maybe, and you messing around with him. You ain't looking in the paper, obituary to see what if he died. May have died sometime soon, or something happened to him. I ain't heard from him. Then a text message, and you call yourself messing around with him. Okay,
Well, how you get the
something.
money, Leon? Cash out?
Yeah, got to
mhm,
be.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, old folks don't deal with cash out.
He might not be old.
However, he was getting it good.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's what I was about to say. Let's be honest. For her to send the money, no questions asked at the end of the day, he must have been laying that thing down over there. You know, for she said he sent asked again, I sent it, asked again, I sent it, and I ain't seen him. That mean the couple times he did fuck around with her, he must have as Marlena once said, must have been fucking the shit out of her. Tore that ass up.
Mhm.
I mean, damn. All right, what you got, cat lady? What you got? What you say, Lee
Meow,
Jack?
meow, honey. That mixer was
That's
good
broke down
over
like
there.
another barrel.
Oh
Oh,
my
brother is
goodness.
getting the creme de la creme from over there.
I
But you know
mean,
what? I ain't mad at his sister. Oh, you want to play wifey? You fork out half of this here funeral bill, baby.
Sound like
Yeah,
she
go
paid
ahead.
all of it.
I was say wasn't no half. She paid for the whole thing.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that's even better. That's
So
even
wait a
better.
minute. So what's the average cost on film? About 5 or 6 grand. She said this man 5 or 6 grand.
Well, he must have been. You know what? He must have been a good cat. Now
That's
I'm
what I
trying.
said too, boy.
Maybe not only he was laying that pipe good. Maybe he was financially, doing a little something to take care of her too. Because I'm sure she was, and she felt the need to just go ahead and walk off that cash whenever he was asking for it. No questions asked, because he did what a good side dude would do.
Mm.
And then the
So
funny
no
part about
questions
all that,
asked. She
What's
she
forked
that?
out the money.
she didn't say she nutted up or got mad or nothing like that. She must have just felt like a complete jackass because she said she went over to the house. So and found this out. She say, we got into it or that. She must have just turned around with her tail between her legs, went back to the car, just felt like a complete ass.
She rolling up to that woman's house. And still you had no business even doing that.
The
Well,
fact that you know
again,
where the man live at, that's the whole other thing
And she
too.
didn't even give a fuck rolling up to the woman's house.
she got what she asked for.
She got
But I
exactly
guess
what she deserved.
but I guess if
That's
you
right.
shell out 5 or 6 grand for a funeral, I guess you gotta go see where this nigga at. You don't know that you're paying for the funeral, but if you done paid enough for a funeral, you gotta go check on your investment.
I ain't rolling up to his wife's door.
I guess
I
you said
sure
for
ain't.
6 grand.
Because she was expecting to get some of that thing.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I
Look
don't
at
give a
me.
damn.
I didn't
I
broke
don't
off.
give a damn
Goddamn
how
me
much
now. It's
money
still time to break off.
I don't give a damn how much money I fork out. I would just charge that shit to the game if I am not rolling up to that woman's door because my life is important to me. $5,000 ain't enough money for me to roll up on somebody's wife. Somebody's wife, I'm fucking a man. I wouldn't do that.
I agree. I agree.
Well, as we seen in today's world, but later we told y'all 1,000 times, y'all are the exception to the rule. These new girls, no matter what type of rules you have in place, you can have an NDA in place. They don't care. They will
No,
set your
they
ass
coming.
ablaze.
They do the Andre Rising on you.
Yep, they will set your ass ablaze and don't give a damn. Which I never understood that because if you come over here and fuck this up, what makes you think from that point I'm gonna be with you? I never understood what the purpose of doing that. So that is crazy, man. I mean, shit. All right, let's end it on this because I had more to get into, but it's running long, and I know the men gonna feel some type of way about this one right here. This is
Mm.
absolutely and see. Here's the thing. Now we've been telling y'all about as special leads. I've been telling y'all about these women now, and I try to find stuff that's not so much like this, right? But unfortunately, it's a lot of this going on out here. So just bear with me on this one, and y'all hear this.
Date moving forward, I now require a $100 refundable deposit. To start charging a deposit if you ask to take me out on a date. If you ask to go out with me, and especially this last minute, like day of, I need a deposit. I need like a $50 deposit.
We should start charging these men deposit to date us. Like we should start charging them a fee to date us. Like a 30-day trial. You pay like $1,000 to date us.
Yeah.
So
Would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs. I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. There is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So I got they're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date. So when people ask, how did you meet? You can say, he courted me.
I like that. Because hold on, how am I know you for real if you ain't sending a deposit? You gonna have to like make sure I look like I'm gonna have to make sure I look good. So you gonna have to send that in. I gotta get my hair done. I gotta get a new outfit. I might have to get a Uber. My money is my money. You want to see me? I want to see.
What's the deposit fee?
It depends on.
It depends. It depends on who it is, right?
No, it don't depend.
When did it become our responsibility to make sure how you show up to the date is our responsibility? Marlene, that's what I want to know. When that become our responsibility?
Oh no, but yeah. That was it ain't your responsibility. It is not your responsibility how another person dresses, male or female, dresses to come on a date. If you got to get your hair done, your nails done, and your feet done, and you got to have a new dress and some jewelry and all this and that, that's on you.
That's on you.
That's on you. If you got to have the gator shoes, a nice designer jacket, and the nice brim hat and all this other, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
That is on you. Nobody should be paying for your looks. for no date.
Mm-mm.
On a
Now,
date.
when you my man and when you my husband and I want to look good, you know, you might want to buy me a little something. But no,
Okay, that's understandable. That is true. But I'm talking about on
no,
a date. How is that my responsibility? You talking about,
it
oh, it
is
takes care.
not. And I tell
Man.
that bitch to get the step, bitch, step, because I gotta look good my own damn self. I don't give a fuck what you got between them legs.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Bye.
Wow.
You're not getting my money for that. I agreed to take you on a date. I ain't agreed to dress your ass.
All right. You heard it here first.
Wait a minute, who we dressing?
This
You
heifer who wants a man to pay for her attire and her grooming before they go on a first date or any date.
they're calling it a date deposit, saying that a man needs to put a deposit down in order to date them because it takes effort to get together. Got to get my hair done, my nails done, and all this stuff. But they want us to pay for them to show up to date her. Now I don't know you. I don't even know if I'm gonna have another date with you. But you want me to invest in you like you're a stock.
Shit. You might not even like him when you meet him.
Yes.
You don't fuck out all that money.
All right. Well, I am very interested to hear what one Mr. Jackson has to say about
You
this
better
one,
know.
Mr.
Go on,
Jackson.
come on now, bro.
Would you
I'm
ever
with
put a
it, you
date
know.
deposit down, Mr. Jackson?
Ain't no fuck no. Because goddamn me, I'm saying like this here. First of all, if I'm taking you out on the first date anyway, and I'm taking you out on a date, I'm depositing my money into my gas tank to get there to get you to take you to this date, whatnot. When we go to eat, I'm paying more than likely I'm paying for the goddamn food, right? So anything other than what's on the left side of the menu that you order,
Oh my God.
damn me, you hit that right side of the menu on the main courses. Oh, you done already exceeded your budget for his date money. Shit. So you obviously gonna give something in return. If I'm putting a deposit on it, I'm getting something in return. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Talk about your head hurt, or I don't do that on first date. You're a motherfucking lie because I just paid for it. Anything over on the left side of the menu, goddamn it, you paid for it. I done paid for it. It's off limits. Everything is up for grabs. Goddamn me, booty hole, asshole, everything hole. It's open.
Oh, wow.
It's open. Goddamn, because
You know
you
what?
done exceeded the
You
limit.
ain't shit.
You done exceeded the limit. You done
You ain't getting
exceeded.
shit because I ordered on the right side.
No. You went from the left side to the right side. You goddamn me. It's too much. You went too much. You done went over $20. Goddamn me. That was your limit.
$20.
That was your limit. $20.
So,
Goddamn me.
wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, hold on,
Ain't no
hold
hold
on.
on. $20 is your
Hold
limit.
on,
I
hold
done put $10 in the tank for gas, and that means you only get $10 for food. So goddamn me,
Wait a minute, you
anything.
just said $20.
And I just told you what it was. I put $10 in the tank, and goddamn, you got $10 to eat with. If you
Going
spend
on
over
again.
$10 to eat, goddamn me, guess what?
We going with
It is
$10 to
going down.
McDonald's some
It don't
goddamn
matter.
well?
And you better find something. You better find something on the menu for less than $10. You goddamn
I
me.
can't even get a damn drink with $10. A drink costs
That
you
ain't my problem.
$10 these
That ain't my
days.
problem. That ain't my problem. If I'm paying for it, $10 is my limit.
Y'all,
$10.
y'all remember that song? I'm not gonna be able to do.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Y'all remember that rap song? I'm not gonna be able to do. I'm not gonna
$10.
be able to do.
I
That's what
never
that
heard
sound
that.
like.
I ain't going because I ain't goddamn me. I ain't goddamn me Willie Lump Lump. I ain't goddamn boo boo the fool ain't written across my forehead. And goddamn me just to pay your bills is not on my goddamn bank account. Nope.
Ladies, 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 don't listen to nothing he's saying.
Okay.
Don't
Exactly.
listen.
And that's the problem. Y'all ladies, goddamn me, listen to all these other ladies that ain't got nobody. That's goddamn me talking about some. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to that. You better start taking heed because these niggas. I mean, you get these young ass niggas that's dumb enough to do that shit. Hey, cool, but you know the young ass niggas ain't gonna stay with you. All they trying to do is fuck for a buck and leave any goddamn way. But you want somebody that's gonna stick with you, be with you, and goddamn be grow old with you, and want to have something in life with you. You better listen to what an old nigga telling you.
Because you're gonna buy me more than
He
that.
ain't old. He ain't old.
Shit. Better
You
listen to
ain't
what an old
getting
nigga tell you. Better listen to what these old niggas tell you. We ain't going for that shit. We not
Okay,
paying.
so
nothing me for $10.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I really have to interject right here. Fuck that bullshit Jackson talking about. If anybody taking you out talking about you only can spend $10, then you need to run the hell away from that motherfucker in the first place. Because if you going out with somebody that's telling you you can only spend dollars, you don't need to be with a motherfucker that cannot afford to take
You
you
need to
out on
stick
a
with them
proper date.
because a
You
proper
cannot.
date is
That's not a
a
proper
cup of
date.
coffee, and a conversation. That's a proper date. So goddamn me, if you talking
That's
about
when
more
we're
than a cup
first.
of
That's
coffee,
when you're
if you
first
talking about more
meeting
than a cup of
somebody.
coffee and a proper
That's
date,
when you're first meeting somebody.
you was one of them.
That's
You was one
good.
of them
That's
women.
a good proper
Is
date.
that not a
Yes, it
date?
is. But don't be
Is that
thinking you're
not a
gonna get
date?
my kitty cat.
Is
Meow,
that not a
meow.
date?
Exactly.
Is that not who said anything about getting a kitty cat? I said if you
You
spending more than, that's what
See
I
that?
said. Then,
See
then you talking
that's
about a
part of the
business.
problem right there.
Then you talking about a business transaction because that's the way y'all motherfuckers think.
you said you
That's
order
not.
anything
Don't
from
wait a
the
minute.
roast
That's the
That
off
way
might be the
y'all
way the
motherfuckers
women
over
think.
that
20
you deal with.
over
That
No,
$20,
that's the way
then
y'all motherfuckers think. It's a
no,
business
that's what you
proposition.
tell us.
I got to goddamn have my hair, my nails did. I got to have an outfit. I got to have a new this. I got to have a new that. I need to pay for my goddamn babysitter and shit like this. Y'all talking about business proposition. At the end of business proposition, what happens? One person gets some and the other person gets some. That's a business proposition. So when you talking about more than X amount of money to goddamn go out with somebody, oh, it's a business proposition. So if
no,
you
it's
don't want a
not.
business proposition, goddamn me, the limit on any date should be $10. Let's find out what we want to do. Let's find out what's on your
Lord
mind.
have
Let's find out what's on
mercy.
my mind. Talk,
Lord
conversate,
have
get to
mercy.
know
Yeah,
each
a
other.
fucking cup of coffee gonna cost you these days, depending on where the hell you go, $10 is damn self. So
Okay,
I can't get a
okay.
piece of toast. I can't get a piece of
Nope.
toast with my damn coffee too.
Nope, you don't need no toast. You need a cup of coffee. That's what you want, a cup of coffee.
This motherfucker, this motherfucker on that
Cup
damn
of coffee and talk.
bullshit.
Cup of coffee and
Andrea,
talk. Goddamn
think
me.
Yeah,
about what he just said though. She talking about a deposit to take her out. A
I missed
deposit.
the.
That is a fucking business transaction. If I gotta have a deposit to take you out. Okay.
See, that's
Deposit,
the part you missed. This
and when
heifer
that
said she
deposit
need
Well,
a deposit.
I told y'all from the beginning, y'all only had 45 minutes of my time because I knew I was gonna get a
Hmm.
phone call.
see,
Yeah,
Hmm.
but let's go
You
back
make
to
him
the
pay a
original thing.
deposit?
That's what I was saying. Let's go back to the
We ain't
original
got to
thing.
that point yet.
Okay, so let's go back to the original thing, Mitch. Well, what do you feel about this whole date deposit thing? You know, you got to pay for her to get to the point to go on a date with you. This is
Well,
insane.
first thing, I'm looking nothing like your father. Ain't no damn way I'm gonna pay a deposit, to date you. And I'm glad I'm married, and I know damn well I ain't gonna do no shit like that. Not gonna eat like that song say. I'm not gonna be able to do.
right. Tell me that. Mitch, if we paying
Not
if
gonna be
we
able to
gotta
do.
if you gotta pay a deposit, therefore that means that it's obviously some things that's gonna happen, that's gonna happen, because I done put money down on it.
But that's some of that newfangled shit though.
This is
Yeah.
Anytime a
the
motherfucker
Meg the
wants you to pay a
Stallion
deposit,
story.
ain't no way in
It's
the
not.
hell.
It's not Meg the Stallion story. It's a group of women who are starting to say that because of the effort they have to put in. They got to get their hair. They got to get their nails done, which is a roundabout way of saying you
Sorry.
lazy.
I didn't mean to
You
do that.
You lazy. You don't want to get yourself together. So you trying to tell me, oh, I got to put on clothes and that. Don't you normally have to put on clothes?
No,
So this is what I want to
Let's go to the
say. This
doctor.
is this
that
is
has
what I
not
want to
have
say.
anything to do with being lazy. That has everything to do with just being plain damn greedy and
Okay,
wanting
I can roll with that too.
Okay, so this is what I want to
and
say.
wanting somebody to fork out money for things that they want. That has nothing to do with that.
Okay. Again, if it's a business transaction, at the end of this business transaction, I'm gonna get what I want out of it.
Well, you know what? I can't disagree with that when they're asking for all those things and the men follow through with if the men stupid enough to follow through with that for them, then yeah, they should fork out.
First of all, I don't want to date a woman like that because you already telling me you a hoe.
That's what I
Exactly.
was just about to say. Isn't that just saying I'm paying for the right to date you or to go out with you? Because I bet you any man who's done that has never told their boys they done that. Because your boys look
Hell
at you like you
no.
fucking crazy. I bet you if you did it, you ain't never tell nobody. And when you came back from that date, you felt like, oh my God, I can't believe I just done that shit. When you go to the strip club for the first time and you spend all your money, you come home with that sick ass fucking feeling. You know, yeah, that's how you must feel when you don't put a deposit down for somebody. Are you Shrek? Do you feel you need to do that?
And even if you do that, that don't mean you're gonna even see the heifer. She got your money
But my
already.
thing is, the reason,
Yep.
and I'm saying the reason that they really should fork out is because that was just a damn deposit.
Yep. You know what? That's true, Marlene. A deposit means that there's more to come.
Right. That was just the deposit. And that was the
Okay.
nails, the hair, the nails, and I'm assuming a manicure and a pedicure, your hair done, and your outfit, dress, shoes, whatever.
But
Shit.
Leon got a point. If you're gonna use the word what they said, a deposit means that I am getting something in return. If you put a deposit down on a rental car, hotel room, Airbnb, whatever, that means if it's a deposit by your own words, a date deposit, that means for my deposit, I am getting something in return.
You're getting a service.
Use out of that object.
Exactly. I'm not in disagreement with it. I'm not.
You might as well
Okay,
just
I
be
know you
paying
on a
for it
date.
if
If
it's
I
like
gotta
that.
pay you before I even see your face, I gotta send you money to get you right for the date. No, man, no.
That's
This is stuff you
crazy.
got to do
You know what?
inherently for
Then what if
yourself.
what if they decide they can't? Oh, I'm sick. Got all this
Mm-hmm.
That
getting
what
done
Mitch
for them.
just said. That what Mitch just said. They got your money. They may not even show up.
There you
Yeah.
go. Nope.
Shit.
Nope.
Then they got their shit
Nope.
together and go out with somebody else.
Yep.
With your money
Or
With
go
your
out with
money.
their girls.
and
Now,
laughing at you.
that's what I was saying. Now flip this around. How absurd would that sound to y'all if a man told you, "Yeah, I want to take you out, but before I take you out, you're gonna have to send me some money, like Leon said, to put gas in my car. I need to go get a fresh cut, get lined up, and I'm gonna need them new J's, and I'm gonna need a little spending money, all just for me to come get you." You'd say, you'll be looking at the phone like this nigga done lost his fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Nigga, you ain't finna spend the night. You finna spend a fucking month.
But why do you expect that then? Why would somebody expect that? But if you can't do the same thing,
Right.
why would you?
If it ain't good for the goose, why it's good for the gander? What the fuck?
It's
Come
crazy.
on. Make it make sense.
That's what I said. If
It's
we did that to
Why
y'all,
is
absolutely crazy.
no? The real question is why expecting to have sex on the first day that you, especially first date when you meet somebody anyway, regardless to how much money you spend.
No, if you paying a deposit
no.
on something, goddamn it, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's telling you. That's making you think that.
If I'm paying for a
You
prostitute,
know what? For men,
if I'm paying prostitute prices, God damn it, I'm getting prostitute action when I'm done doing what I want to, whatever it is we doing. At the end of the night, this is what's gonna happen.
Fuck that.
But he
If a
got a
man
point.
has that kind of money, if a man has that kind of money and he wants to do that kind of thing for a
No,
woman, I think it's fine.
like I
But
said, if
the
I'm paying
average man,
prostitute
the
prices,
average man does not have that kind of money to
It's
be
not that he
doing
don't have it. He
those
just don't want to spend it like that.
those kind of
if
things.
I'm
And yeah,
if I'm
and
paying
then he just
if,
may not want to do it.
if I'm paying prostitute prices, at the end of the night, what the end of the night, what the prostitute doing once I give her money? She
Shutting
fucking
up.
Well, according to y'all, prostitute is $40, and she keep it in that little crease in her panties.
however
Just,
much it is.
just
At the end of the night,
according to
motherfucker,
y'all.
you paying for the hoe.
I remember that
You're
on
paying,
several podcasts.
you're paying for the hoe, goddamn me, whatever you paying for the hoe, that's what you want. You want the hoe at the end of the night.
Look, let me say this. Even though I know I came back in on the end of it, just catching the gist of what you all, the viewers, have heard and saw. Number one, when you're going as a female, as a woman, as a whatever you are,
Okay,
you
cool.
should
Thank you for
not.
clearing that up. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
You should not be expecting for anyone to pay for your hair, your nails, your feet, this, that, and the other to be done to go on a date. The thing is, the first impression. Haven't we all learned that? That's
Mm-hmm.
number one.
God damn.
Number two, ladies, if a motherfucker telling you that you can only use it's taking you on a $10 date, run from that motherfucker. He can't afford you no damn way. So scratch that bullshit Jackson talking about once again.
And see that, and see what
And
attitude
it
that
ain't no,
makes
it
you
ain't
get
no,
mad.
it
because
ain't no
because
none of that what he talking
you
about.
won't take a minimum because you expect the motherfucker to be buying you $500-$600 worth of food.
No,
No, he ain't
it's
got to
not
buy you all
that.
this.
It is
Yeah,
not.
it is.
It is not. You
Yeah, it
first
is.
of all, you don't
Yeah,
have
it
to
is.
buy me. You don't have to buy me $500-$600 worth of food or anything like that. Because number one, I
Okay,
don't
so
eat like
$10 is
that.
good enough.
I'm just speaking in
To
general.
your point, just like you just admitted, $10 is good enough. Accept the $10 and
I'm
go
not.
on a date and have a good
You would
time.
not.
Yes,
You
man, come
try
on.
to
Get
help
up out
even to go to
Quit
McDonald's. Okay,
contradicting yourself. Quit
I'm not
contradicting
contradicting
yourself. Yes, you
myself.
are.
You keep on
Yes, you are.
interrupting me. That's
Keep
what's
contradicting
happening here.
yourself because
You're
you keep
interrupting
contradicting
me.
yourself.
You
Because you keep
cannot take me
contradicting
to
yourself.
McDonald's.
I can
Even if
take
we
you to
would go to
McDonald's and
McDonald's, a
goddamn
whole
have a
damn
great
meal is gonna
conversation.
cost more than $10 these
No, it's
fucking
not.
days.
And
Oh my
no, it's not.
God.
A meal deal at McDonald's is under $10.
See,
Any
that's
meal,
if you
any meal under at McDonald's is under $10. Whenever you get through,
oh my God.
that's a burger, fries, and a drink. Any of them is under $10.
Don't
Is
settle.
that not
All I can
good?
say to this, ladies, don't settle for the
Like I
bullshit.
said,
Don't settle for that
contradicting
bullshit
yourself.
Jack talking about. He ain't talking about
Contradicting
no.
yourself.
I'm not
Contradicting yourself.
contradicting myself.
There you
Not
are.
contradicting
You
myself.
have.
How am I contradicting
Because
myself by simply
you
saying
just
you
you
are
just
not?
you just said, and I quote, you can't go to McDonald's and buy a meal for under $10. And I just told you you can go to McDonald's and buy a meal for under
Okay, yes, the
$10.
little $5 meal. I forgot about them. The little $5 meal deal
It
things.
don't matter.
Yes,
It don't
but
matter. You
on
can
a
buy a
day.
meal for under $10.
So this is so
Goddamn
this
me.
so
If
what you
you don't
saying
want
is
if you
so
don't want the
this
meal
is
for
what
under
I'm
$10,
hearing. This
you
is what
go
I'm
straight to
hearing.
the
Wait,
line
y'all.
down.
Wait, y'all.
This
Wait,
is
y'all.
this is what
Let,
I'm hearing. This
okay,
is what
go
I'm
ahead,
hearing
Sid.
for you. This is what I'm hearing for you.
Let Mario moderate.
This is
Okay,
what
let
I'm hearing from you.
Moderate.
go ahead. Go ahead, and then we'll let Lee Jack rebuttal. Go. What you hearing?
This is what I'm hearing from you. You don't respect me enough to try to take me on not just speaking in general, to take a person on a date and spend a little bit more than $10. And especially take a person to fucking McDonald's. If the
McDonald's.
shoe was on the other foot, and if it was me, I wouldn't take your ass up to no fucking McDonald's.
What would you take her?
We would damn sure wouldn't be McDonald's.
What would you take it?
Would be
Yeah.
I don't know. And whatever
Come on,
the
I don't want to hear that. I want to hear where you would take them.
okay. So let me see. The last time.
The last time. How many years
Yes.
ago was this?
No. Using y'all know big boy. Last time I took him out, what the hell did we go?
Mexican restaurant.
Was it the Mexican restaurant?
Yeah, it was
It
called
probably
Dos
was. Because
Tacheros.
it probably was the Mexican because he likes Mexican. I spent 95 fucking dollars in the damn Mexican restaurant.
Damn.
So I'm not gonna accept something that I know I'm not gonna do for you to you.
Okay.
That's just me though. So cause you can't take me to McDonald's and think that shit is gonna be okay with me because it's not.
I feel you.
But when you took him to the Mexican restaurant, did you send him his deposit money first and then did that?
No.
Okay, that's the point we tried to make. We got to pay for the whole encounter. But go ahead, Lee Jack. Give your rebuttal.
Now, as far as taking you to McDonald's, you suggested McDonald's. I said $10. I said $10 can get is a perfectly fine maximum amount to pay for a date. I didn't say what you were paying for this date, where you was paying for it at. I said you can go get coffee. Really, a first date is talking to get to know each other. Going to get a cup of coffee, sitting down talking and finding out about somebody is what I said. $10 get you a cup of coffee. And we can sit down and have an interesting conversation. Find out about me. I find out about you. You don't want to holler about food. You want to holler about doing all this. Did I say anything? Then I said, if we going on a date to go out to get something to eat, I said, make sure that you buy from the side of the menu that is not expensive, which is normally the left side of the menu. Because once you switch to the right side of the menu, you getting into a very expensive side of the menu, which you just admitted that you just said you spent $95 on a date or somebody eating, and what you get out of it in return?
That ain't your business.
Okay,
But when as me using that menu, wait a minute, hold up. Let me clarify that. Yes, I can answer your question, but that's a difference. That's a difference.
If you can answer the question,
why is it a difference?
There's a difference. So when I spent the $95, me and him had been together for 6 fucking months. The first time that he and I, the first date that he and I went on.
Now is the first date that we went on. Now
The
you want to
first date that he and I went, and the first date that he and I went on, he spent over $100 dollars.
We ain't
He
talking about
did,
what
not
he
me.
spent and what he get.
Not a damn thing.
Oh, but
so y'all first date, he spent $100 on you for the first date when y'all first went out.
Okay.
Actually, it was a little bit more than that, but yes.
He ain't get nothing. So
no, he did not.
He paid a deposit. He paid a deposit for nothing.
If that's what you want to call it.
That's what it was. He paid a deposit for nothing.
I guess so then.
So therefore, he didn't have no conversation or nothing. He just paid some money and went on about his business, right?
He went his way, I went my way.
So all y'all did was go out to eat on the first date, and it cost $100 damn dollars.
No.
Yeah.
Our first date, the food was $100. The other shit that he bought, not including the other shit that he bought, and all of that, I would say altogether for our first date, he spent maybe a little bit over $250.
For what?
But that's because he wanted to.
For what?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever he wanted to.
No.
I'm gonna tip my cap to him then. Shit.
Oh, what he spent over $250 for? Did y'all have a
For whatever he
conversation
wanted to
We
entertain
did.
to
We
entertain
about
her.
did.
what? About what?
We did.
She didn't request.
We walked. We was.
My thing is, she did not request that. If he wanted to spend that kind of money on her, that's his business. She did not request that.
But see, that's the
I
whole
did.
that's the whole problem in that.
Ain't no
Because
problem.
y'all
It ain't no problem.
stop
Ain't no
Marlena,
problem if
stop
that's what
Marlena,
he.
stop Marlena,
Ain't no
stop,
problem
stop,
if
stop,
that's what
stop.
he wanted
It's a
to do.
problem in that.
It's a
It's a
problem for
problem in
you
that. It's
because
a
that's
problem.
not what
No, it's
you
a
want to
problem in there with
do.
any
And if
man.
that's not what you
Because
want to
y'all
do,
is
then you
setting
date
y'all is
women
setting
who don't mind.
outrageous
Then you
and
date women who don't
stupid
mind that
expectations for
you
any
spend
other man to follow behind y'all,
that you
to come
spend
up
money.
behind y'all
No.
and say they got
No.
But that
kind of money.
so
No.
you
No.
Yes,
date
y'all
No.
are.
so
And
you
that's
date
why these
women
women
within that
nowadays talking about,
caliber.
oh, we got to have a
That
deposit. You got to
Let
have a
me
so
ask.
deposit.
you
Let.
You
date
got to have a
women
deposit for that
within that
in order for us to
caliber
go.
of what kind of
And
money
then
that
if they
you
say
want
they
to
don't want to
spend.
do that,
If
then y'all talk
a
about,
man
oh,
wants to spend that kind of
I ain't
money
got to
on
be
a woman,
expecting y'all to
ain't
do.
got for
You got to
nobody
be.
else to
I
say.
ain't got to be
Ain't your
expecting for this.
business.
I ain't got to be expecting for that. Well, why you even go out on a date with me if you didn't want all this? Saying
I wouldn't. I
that's
wouldn't.
the
If I wanted
that
all
is
that
the
stuff,
problem
if
that
I
y'all
wanted all
women
that
are
stuff
fucking.
and you're not
That's the
willing to
problem that
provide
y'all
it,
women are fucking
if I
putting
wanted
out there
all
these
that stuff
days
and you
on
were
these
not willing
phones.
to provide
If
it,
you
then
don't
no, I
want
would not go
all
out
that
with you.
attention, if you don't want all that attention, when he come up with all this money that he done spent, or he come up with all these gifts that he's bringing you on his first date, tell him, nope, you don't have to do all that. Just do this. But
Okay.
y'all
So
accept
when.
it.
Okay. So
But
That
y'all
you don't have to
what
do
are
all
you?
of
accept
that
it.
because
What are
that's
you
what
But
he
supposed to
y'all
does.
say?
accept it and
What are
move
you?
on. And then when he at the end of the night, when he feeling salty about it because he ain't get nothing in return after all this money he spent, then y'all goddamn want to go off on deep end. Oh, you shouldn't have been expecting that. You should have been expecting this. You should have been expecting that.
You
Well, hell,
did.
you didn't make the man spend $500 on some shit that he
Ain't
said,
nobody
okay,
made him do shit. If he
uh,
spent that
uh,
kind of money on
because
her
because
without
if
asking,
you
or if he
would
spent
have
that
said
kind of
it
money
when he
on her
presented you, when
without
he
making his
presented you, when
expectations
he
known,
presented you
if he
with that
did that
stuff at that
without
point in time, when
asking,
he presented you with it
or
at that
without
point in time,
presenting himself for what he really
when
wanted,
he
then
presented you
that's when
with it at that
if
point
she
in
takes it,
time,
that's on him.
and you
He needs to
just
speak
look
up
at
and say
it,
what
there
it
you
is that
go.
he wants
There you
when he's
go. It's
forking
all
out
on
that
him.
kind of
It's
money.
all on
And
him.
then she can
It's
say
on you
yay or
because you
nay.
accepted it. Because you accepted it. And you goddamn made him think that maybe at the end of the night he
That's what
was
he
going,
get for
yes, you
thinking.
did.
I don't
Oh,
give
And
a
but
that's
fuck.
see,
why I
but you
constantly
accepted it.
say.
But
I
you
don't give a
accepted
fuck.
it.
That's what
That's
he get
why
for
But
I
you
thinking.
constantly
He
accepted it.
shouldn't
say.
be
Because
thinking.
see,
He should
because
make
you
it when
accepted
he
it.
get ready
Oh,
to fork
wait,
out the
wait,
kind of
y'all. Wait,
money.
y'all.
He
Wait,
needs to
y'all.
make
Wait,
his
wait, wait,
position
y'all.
known.
And
Okay,
instead of just
Marlena,
saying,
you're saying that you didn't make him do that, right? But Lee Jack saying that if you was saying that, hey, let's keep this thing reasonable. Once you would have saw he was taking you to the expensive, let's say steakhouse or whatnot, you would either kept your order to a minimum, or you would say, hey, let's go somewhere where we ain't got to spend that type of money. What he's saying is, y'all never do that.
ever. When
Well,
y'all know, when you know for a fact that this man is going to spend a whole bunch of money, or that he came up with all these gifts prior to y'all going out on that first date, and you be like, "Oh, I appreciate this, I appreciate that." No, you didn't have to do none of this. You can take this back, go get your money back, and we can downsize and do something else. No, y'all accept this shit and be like, "Oh, okay, cool." Not, and
Okay,
knowing
so what are you supposed to do when you tell the person, listen, hold on,
let
hold
me
on. So
finish.
what are you
No,
supposed to do
let
when you
me
tell the
finish my thought.
finish what the hell
That's
you
what you
his
say?
do.
ass ain't got no
Let me finish
Let
my
him
business
finish.
thought.
More like, let
if
him
he don't want to
finish.
Let
spend
me
the
Let
finish
damn
him
my
go
thought
money.
to.
because
He
It
don't
y'all
want
sound
to
just
like
pay.
take
he over
over
there shaking
and
his
run
head to
over.
that. Let me
Y'all
Ain't
finish.
nobody
just
Let
asked
me
you
run
to
over.
do
finish.
that.
Just won't let nobody finish out their thought. So you goddamn me, y'all get all the shit, and then instead of saying at that point in time when they give you all this stuff at the beginning of the date, hey, we don't need all that. I don't need all this. I don't need all that. Let's just downsize and do something that's in a financial budget to whereas we don't have to be expecting nothing at the end of the night, or just it just can be a good night and we can get to know each other and do this and do that, and we ain't got to have no expectations of an outcome at the end of the night. night. We can just have a good night. But no, y'all accept the shit. And then when the guy at the end of the night said, okay, I done spent damn near $400-500, shouldn't I get some kind of, affection or some kind of
Compensation.
compensation for this action or this money that I done spent? And then y'all holler about some, well, you ain't getting nothing from me, and then you send the man on, and then he is feeling some type of way, and goddamn me, then y'all be like, oh well, he shouldn't have been expecting that shit no way. Once I spend so much money on a person for that first date, and goddamn me, it's going good, just like if it was going good on any other date, and I just spend so much money, I'm expecting some kind of compensation at the end of the night. And if y'all ain't think, if you don't think like that, or you ain't thinking like that, or you don't know that's what the deal is, and however old you are as a woman or a man, when that time and situation come up, then you are living in la la land, because you know that that's what it's all about.
Okay, that's a good point that he made. Okay, go ahead, Marlena. Marlena?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I don't
you.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Can I say something? I've been having my hand up for the longest.
Go ahead, Andrea.
Okay, go ahead, Andrew.
I have said this repeatedly over these shows. Number one, regardless of how much money you spend on a date, don't always go in and expecting to fuck. Because all the time, that ain't gonna happen. You may run up on the person that's gonna give it up to you on the first night, on the first date. But with everybody, that ain't gonna happen, regardless of how much money you spend. See, that's where y'all tend to fuck the game of it up at. When you go in expecting to fuck because you're gonna expend X amount of dollars. Your dollars don't open up everybody's legs, boo. They don't open up everybody's legs.
But the dollar
Okay?
show open up y'all mouths.
Hey Mario,
Not for mine. Not mine.
Mario, do you hear that, Mario? Now
Yeah,
it's the
he
dollar.
hearing this.
Now it's the dollars don't open up the leg. But when I said $10, she said that ain't enough. So what you talking about? But she just said it,
Oh my
Mario.
God.
Did she just
For
say
one,
it?
quit twisting my damn words.
I'm not twisting nothing. You just said it don't matter about the dollars.
Leon,
Look,
your
You
ass is
just said that.
motherfucking
You just
manipulative.
said
You know what the fuck we talking about.
I said
You,
from the
you motherfucking
beginning.
manipulative
From the
motherfucker. That's what the
beginning.
fuck you are.
From the beginning,
Ain't
I
nobody
said,
fucking all the
men
goddamn
put a
time.
dollar limit on what you
Ain't
spending
nobody
on these
fucking for no
motherfuckers,
goddamn $20
because
meal.
at the
Sure
end
the
of
fuck
the
ain't.
night, at the
hey,
end of
hey,
the
hey.
night,
Wait a minute.
these
You
hoes
had your
ain't getting
turn.
no
You
shit.
had your turn. It's Marlena turn now.
Marlena deferred. She didn't have nothing to say. And then you decided you want to answer.
Because
And
I
then
like
you
you.
and then you ended up agreeing with me. And now
I
I'm
didn't
just
agree
goddamn
with
reiterating the
you.
point.
No, let me put it out there. I do not agree with you. I do not
Yes, she
agree
did.
with you.
Yes, she did.
Oh my
Did she not
God.
agree with me, Mario? Mario, did she not
Mario,
agree?
if you know better,
Mario, did she
you
not
know
agree
I
with
know
me?
that address.
Mario, did she not
But
agree with me?
but what he's saying is you didn't agree with the actual theory, but the principal point he's making, it did
No,
sound
I
like you.
don't agree with his principal
Yes, you
point. His
did.
principal point is
You
that he's
did.
going to fuck at the end of the night. And what I'm
No, that was
saying
not my
is,
point. That was not my point. My point was
It
put a
sure as
cap
fuck
on
sound like
these hoes and goddamn quit spending all kind of money on them and put a small cap on these hoes. If these hoes can't go out with you on a budget, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, $40 at the most, then fuck them. Because when you start spending over that amount of money, goddamn me, something should be in return for goddamn me spending out all this goddamn money.
but you have to understand that every man don't think that way. Every
And ain't
man
they
is
what?
not
Didn't I just
you. Every
Mario? Did I
man
not say
don't
that?
mind.
What?
First of
Every
all,
What you
man,
not listening to?
wait,
every
What you
wait.
not
man.
listening about what I said?
Okay, let's put a cap on this real quick and be honest about this. A lot of men are trying to portray to you they don't think that way, right? Because if he spend a certain amount of money, because what Leon is saying is, because y'all keep saying that no matter how much money we spend, we don't mean we should get anything, that we should cap ourselves. But y'all don't cap yourself, because if you saying that I ain't getting him nothing, you should put a cap on there and say, well, I ain't letting him spend over this because I don't want him to think he gonna get nothing. Y'all don't ever put a cap on nothing. Y'all will
Yo,
let him
it's
spend
Why?
it into his bank account
And that's
Cause I put a
why.
cap
in.
on a lot of niggas.
And that's
If
why.
I don't want to fuck them, hell yeah, I put a cap on it.
And that's why at the beginning of those conversations, when you're having those first initial phone conversations, you have those expectation conversations as well.
Thank you, Andrea.
Yeah,
Well,
motherfuckers should
Remember
have
about my okay,
expectations.
prime
All the
example.
expectation
Prime
conversations
example.
y'all have
Hold
is
on,
goddamn
hold
how much
on,
money
hold
you
on,
make,
hold on,
how much
Leon,
money
hold
you
on.
got.
Hold on, Leon. Prime example. Remember my trip to Dallas? If y'all recall my date trip to Dallas, that motherfucker thought that he was gonna have sex that damn night too. And what the hell he do? Go home with a damn hard ass dick. Because I told him I'm not fucking you. And I said it exactly like that. But he thought that I was bullshitting.
She ain't
He
mad
thought that
at
I
that.
was bullshit.
I can live with that if that's what you said and that's how it played out. But we're saying that once you hit a certain point, let's say you like you say Ruth Chris and all this, you ordering porterhouses
yeah.
and all of that. We're saying that you should cap yourself if you know you not want to do something, right? And you saying you would go, don't put in no mind because a lot of men will make you trying to that's our job to make y'all think what we don't want y'all to think. Oh, he's such a wonderful guy. In his mind, he's saying, I'm gonna fuck her if I get the chance. It's the truth.
Well, but that's gonna always be the end result of any situation. But just stop expecting us to have sex on the first night, the first time that you meet a person. All I'm saying is, regardless of how much money you spend, uh, you however much money you spend on the first date should not determine whether you gonna have sex or not.
Okay, but
Initially,
why can't you say, okay, if that's the case, won't can't both parties be responsible, right? So if you're saying that don't expect that, then y'all stop it at a certain point because every man feel like shit, nigga, I spent $300. Something gotta happen here. Y'all will let him spend until his until he go blue in the head. Y'all don't ever put a cap on and say, no, baby, I don't need this. I don't need y'all be wanting meals to go and shit.
Well, let me ask y'all a question.
the milk
Being
to
for
go.
real, fellas, being for real.
No,
Have you
Mario.
ever went out? Have you ever went out and decided you didn't want to fool with them? Period. Have you ever?
If I don't want to go out with them, I ain't going. I don't give a damn how much money you
No,
willing to damn spend.
I'm saying I'm asking the fellas. Have you ever went out with somebody and you felt like, no, I don't want to fool with them? Period.
Yes.
You know, we're gonna have a good time and that's gonna be it. And I'm going home.
Yes.
We don't always want to try to mess with some damn body because
I
it,
don't,
it's
I
been
ain't
it's
never met
been it's
nobody
been
like
a
that.
it's been a whole lot of damn times that I went out with some damn body and
Just want to
just
go
the
out and
conversation.
hang out. Yep.
I didn't want to even fool with them. I didn't want to even want to be
Go
around them.
go out and get something to eat and have a drink and
Boy,
just laugh and
yeah,
joke with
yeah,
somebody. Just to have a conversation with her, who I thought was a nice lady that I've been, we can
yeah.
hang.
And you learn some shit that you didn't never know
Yeah, better
about
be
that person,
$5.99 if you're
and
going to
you
eat on.
decided no, no, this ain't what I thought.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I just
Hold
had
on.
this situation. I literally just had this. So yeah.
Hold on. Now, Leon, you just say it. You just say it. If you spent over X amount of dollars, she got to do something. So you just blatantly admitted that you cannot go out with somebody and not spend over $10 without expecting to have sex.
No, I did not. I said
And
I
he
would put
told
a budget, and you know for a
your
fact
your motto is
I
if
said
you
put a
get something
budget
off
on the
the right side
goddamn,
of the
put a
menu
budget on
or
the day.
something's going down.
And goddamn me, you can go to Chili's and spend $19 on the left side of the menu all night long, and still have a goddamn good meal. What is it? It's 3 for 10.
My
On
lady, my lady,
on
do
the
you see this
Lord have
bullshit?
mercy,
Do you see
Andrea.
this bullshit that he be trying to do?
Andrea,
You see
so
you
next
peeping
week,
this
like I
bullshit
said,
he be trying to do?
3 for 10 on the
don't
left side
nobody
of the
give a
menu.
fuck
Spend
about
That's
all
what Leon
chillies.
talking about. I don't give a
now,
fuck about what Leon talking about. Never.
And
whatever.
Leon's defense, you said McDonald's though, Andrea.
I know. I did say McDonald's,
I
but in that sentence of
He
me
was just trying to
saying
get a
that
cup of coffee. We
McDonald's,
can talk.
in that sentence of me saying McDonald's, this is the part that he failed to point out. I said what I said was, what the hell you gonna do? Take me to McDonald's?
and I
That's what
said
I
that.
said.
And I said that if McDonald's is where you want to go, that's where we gonna go for $10. I said that.
You just a cheap ass
Yeah,
nigga.
for
That
$10, that's about
you
it.
cheap
I
as
said
fuck.
That's just about what you can't go nowhere else.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Y'all do know that I was trying to wrap this up with this particular conversation, but god
But
damn.
I had to come back in, right? I had to come back in.
Ain't nobody studying
Y'all
that
funny as
dumb
shit.
bullshit
Oh,
Leon talking about.
Leon be on that bullshit
it ain't no
All the
bullshit.
damn
It's
time.
it's the
but wait a
truth.
minute. Let me ask Mitch this. Mitch, what do you think is a normal amount of money for a day? Because some of these prices, because Andrea say he maybe for the whole day he spent 250 for their first day. And I ain't saying that you're not worth that, Andrea. I'm just saying that's a lot of money. So Mitch, what you think of average first day should be? I really want to know this.
Really, the truth, I don't think you should spend over $75. That's for both
So,
of y'all to eat or whatever, or do what you're gonna do. I don't think you should do that because you don't know these people. I mean, you both got to eat, but at the same damn time, why spend all your money on some damn body trying to impress some damn body? No, you try to get to know somebody, you ain't got to spend that. You want to get to know somebody, sit down and have a conversation with them. You ain't got to blow your wad, spending all your damn money doing this and that. No, you want to get to know somebody, sit down and have a conversation with them. Go to the park, sit down and have a conversation. Go have a cup of coffee and sit down and talk to them. Man, people make so much out of what you spend. They make too much out of it
Mhm.
because I ain't gonna even sit back and lie to you. I am not gonna sit back and spend a wad of money on somebody I don't know. I'm not doing that. You know,
yeah.
I got to feel some type of way about you to open my billfold to you. I'm just not doing that. And
And
I'm
y'all remember it
sorry.
used to be a time when women used to say I like long walks and we go have picnics in the park. Don't say
Shit.
that shit no more. Don't ever say that shit. Don't
I like
no
doing
woman
this
want to
stuff
do
like
that
that.
shit no more.
Who
I,
They
knows?
love to say that.
I like doing stuff like that.
You know what? I still like stuff like that.
But people have gotten outrageous with stuff though. Man, people watch too much goddamn TV, too much reality bullshit. And they've gotten outrageous with doing stupid ass shit and then thinking that's what everybody do. No, the fuck they don't. Everybody don't do stupid shit like that. You got to be a
Yeah.
special kind of dumb to sit there and watch TV and think that this is the way the world rolls. It does not roll that way because real people don't act like that. Real people don't go out and fuck on the first date. Real people don't do that. Real people don't spend $200 on a person they don't know. Real people don't do that shit. You got to be a special kind of dumb to do some shit like that for a person you don't know. Because if you're going to do that, you might as well just get a help for your damn billfold. If you're going to do that, I'm just being real. You have got to set limits on what you're gonna do and what you're not gonna do.
Yep.
And I ain't got no problem with a man or woman who sets limits on what they're gonna do.
If a woman gave me some ass too quick, I don't want her because if she did that quick for me, who the fuck else she did that shit quick for? If she don't have no respect for herself, I don't want to fuck with her because she's already let me know what type of person she is. See, we don't be thinking about what we do and what we saying when we do these things with these people. Because see, it comes back and bites you in the ass. Because see, you get to having these feelings for these people, and then the next goddamn thing you know, you call them up, they ghosting your ass. You didn't spend all your money on them, they ghosting your ass. So she gave you a little shot at, so what? But she ghosting you now. So how you supposed to feel about that? You think you got you something? You ain't got shit. You just got some wasted time. We have to spend more time investing in conversation, investing in getting to know people before we just do this and that because we ain't getting shit out of this, but wasted time.
Because once you spend that type of money the first date, where the fuck y'all going from there? You gonna keep going
Boy,
up and
look.
up and up. You know what I'm saying? Where you going from there?
I
Why
try
does
to
it
And
be
I
have to
ain't
be
upfront,
going up and up and up and up? Why does he even have to do that?
but
because
that's way most people get.
yes,
They get to be that way.
yes, that's what I was about to say. We keep telling y'all to know. And once you kind of establish a woman at a certain point, she expect you to do that shit each and every time.
Well, I don't know about them damn women, but you know what? On any given day, I can eat 10.99 to 199, so it don't matter to me. You know,
Y'all want to hear something really funny? I ain't never in my life, and my hand to God, I never in my life went out and spent $200-300 on no damn date. Never. I've never done that. I've never went to no restaurant and ordered no $60 damn steak. Never done that. I don't get it. If I'm gonna do all that, I might as well go to the store. I ain't never in my life did that, and I ain't gonna sit here and fake the funk like I'm gonna do that because I'm not gonna do that. If I'm gonna spend $150 at a restaurant, we could have did this at home. I can cook steak. I can cook. That's stupid. Why are you spending all that damn money trying to show off? That's bullshit. And all you're
Yeah.
doing is setting yourself up for bullshit because that's what you're doing.
And we've already seen from the video from one thing we did where she had him say in that free meal number one. Cause you understand what I'm saying? You doing that and
Yeah,
all you is just a free meal. You don't spend
that's it.
$150. She walking home goddamn with, licking steak juice off her fucking finger, happy as hell. And you gonna go
Oh,
home goddamn frustrated and like yeah, shit.
you gonna go
And I
home
ain't
Ricky boxing.
and I ain't knocking it, but Marlena do have a point. If that's what he wants to do, right? She ain't putting no gun to his head. She ain't doing none of that. But as a man, you like you said, man, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have some lines and boundaries you're not gonna cross. Because I mean, that's just like if your mom took you somewhere when you was a kid and she said, "How many scoops of ice cream you want? Can I get 6?" Yeah, 7. Yeah, you gonna keep taking it long as she can to you.
Hmm.
So I mean, you
I
you
ain't
can't
doing
fault
that.
them for that. You can't fault them for that. But all I just say sometimes is if you feel like you don't want to screw this man, put a cap on that thing. Just say, hey, look, you can't be expecting to screw over a $50 meal, can you? You know what I'm saying? But once he get up around 200, I'm sure in his I ain't gonna say I'm sure. I know for a fact in his mind he thinking, I better hit this ad tonight. I promise y'all. Y'all keep saying all men ain't like that, but I'm telling you, he may not portray that, but in his mind, that's what he thinking. I'm telling you.
Well, as
No,
long as you're thinking it, that's a good thing. We can't control your thoughts.
the best dates I ever had was
Mhm.
simple shit. Simple shit. It wasn't me. shelling out this and shelling out that. The best dates I ever had, man. I had the best conversations, and it didn't have nothing to do with nothing else. But that was the best shit because you really got to connect and understand and learn from that motherfucker. But any damn time, man, you leave with your damn billfold, leave with your pockets, you fucking up. You don't ever do that.
All right, y'all, let's wrap it up. We could go on all night talking about this bullshit
Sure
here.
can. But that ain't necessarily so. It's not
so
necessarily so. It may not be a fuck up. It might be a
Yes, it
come up.
is. No, no. A
You
come up
don't
is a
know
woman
that.
telling you.
You don't know that. You
I
don't
do
know
know
that because you
that.
don't know what
I
kind of
do know
woman
that.
she is.
Because if
You
you
don't know
doing
what
all
kind of
that,
woman she is.
a
It may not
woman,
necessarily be a fuck up for the man.
you're missing what I'm saying. Because if you doing that and that
No,
woman
I ain't
tells you,
missing shit
hey,
you saying.
yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not.
If that woman tells you, hey, don't do that, that's when you know you got you somebody
But
real.
if she don't say that, if she doesn't
Shit.
say that, does not mean that it is still a fuck up.
It's a fuck up.
To you, it's a fuck up.
No, it's a fuck up.
No, to you, it's a fuck up. Cause you went with a fucked up woman.
Exactly. Exactly.
But every man that does that, they ain't going with a fucked up woman.
Shit. Anytime somebody lets you do some stupid shit, you done fucked up and they fucking you up. And they don't give a fuck about you.
Not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
That not necessarily.
Not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
Like I said, because you went with a fucked up
Whatever.
woman.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
all right.
Whatever.
Let's just
Mm-hmm.
agree to disagree for now, y'all. Let's put a pin in it. It's getting late, y'all. Let's end it. All
I'm
right.
hungry, but
Mr. On One, what you got for us? Let's get out of here.
In the very night, ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's always good when the fam get together and discuss a whole bunch of bullshit on the side. I'll say this, and I'm gonna mean this from the bottom of my heart. You newfangled parents, keep an eye on y'all badass kids. Beat their asses when they do some shit and quit talking about punishment. Put your goddamn foot in the back of their motherfucking throat and beat the hell out them badass kids and keep an eye on them. Because when they start doing other shit and dumb shit, and then goddamn you wondering why they did it or why they just doing stuff just to be doing stuff because you didn't put your foot in their back and goddamn beat their ass. That's what the whole problem is.
I mean, I can't be mad at that because, yeah, yeah. All right, Big Mitch, resident big man. Let's get up out of here. What you got for 'em?
Hey, good night. Good night. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Pay attention to your damn kids. Pay attention to your damn kids. Not just the oldest one, the youngest one, the middle one. Pay attention to your damn kids. Stop running around here doing dumbass shit, not paying attention to what you're doing, and thinking you got you something. Now we can sit back and agree to disagree, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm glad I'm the person that I am. Because see, the dumbass nigga I used to be growing up, that motherfucker dead and gone. That shit ain't happening to me no more. And you motherfuckers, boy, y'all better learn. Cause boy, love don't love no goddamn body in the beginning. They just trying to get them pockets. I ain't saying that's everybody, but I'm gonna tell you, if you find a fool, they bump your motherfucking head. And if you think I'm bullshitting, think about it. So I'm glad I'm married. I ain't gotta worry about no bullshit.
All
And that's
right.
it.
Hey, can't be mad at that. Cat lady, pretty lady. What you got for him? Let's go.
meow, meow, meow. Don't be thinking you're gonna get nothing for $9.99.
Probably don't want that tilapia for $9.99.
Oh my God.
But anyway, thank you, viewers, for coming in. We love y'all as always. You know, I ain't got. I'm kind of like I don't give a fuck, but you know what? It's okay. It's all right. Meow, 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 meow.
Wow. Okay, sure. Pretty ladies. Let's produce extraordinaire. Take us on home tonight.
Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed tonight's show. I'm gonna say this again: don't be stupid. Don't let nobody take you out and only spend $10 on you. If you cheap like that, then hey, that's your you that whatever floats your boat. But yes, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. As you can see, yeah, this is the year that we don't give a fuck because as you see, we were just all over the place there, especially with who over there, that man. I'm quite sure the child support story probably touched some souls here tonight. And I hate I missed that part of the show, but I had something I had to do. But thank y'all for coming in and have a good night.
All right, all right. We're gonna leave it right there. I ain't got nothing else to add to none of that. All I know is one thing. If the lady is requiring you to pay a deposit, y'all ladies, if you can find these fools out here to do, y'all gonna get them deposit. If they stupid enough to goddamn pay, you get them. Get the
Lord have
deposit.
mercy.
If they dumb enough to do it, y'all gonna get the deposit. Check back into the show and let us know when y'all got the deposit. I want to know how you did
That's
it, how
right.
much was it. You know what I mean?
I
Because as a
want to
man,
know.
yeah, I want to know. As a man, you pay a deposit. You have sunk into a bad place in your life when you're paying
That's
somebody
crazy
A
right
to
there.
yes, you
Yeah,
sunk to a bad place in your life. Please, you know what I'm saying? Like Charter Peach, if you can't get help here, please get help somewhere.
that is
Please.
crazy.
And send that correspondence to a total view at 22@gmail.com.
There you go. All right, y'all.
And
We
don't
is
forget
out.
your deposit.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Good night.